Greetings, viewers. Welcome to my show Everybody Else is Dumb Besides Me, where I explain why other people are dumb. In this episode, I will be explaining why Sitch and Adam are dumb. They have very wrong views, one of them being that America is good, which cannot be true because America lies. That could be worse. Killing people? No. Lying is far worse, because by lying, they destroy the truth. By destroying the truth, they destroy means for fighting against evil. And without means to fight evil, there is no end to evil. That's not only thing to take in consideration. The manner which they know what to hide is by taking in consideration what they are going to be judged for. If people judge something in one case, that doesn't mean that they are going to judge it in every case. This means that they cannot take in consideration what they are going to judge. In other words, they cannot take in consideration their actions. If people claim that they are going to judge something, that doesn't mean that they're going to judge it every time, which means that they cannot rely on what people claim they're going to judge. If they cannot read other people's minds, they cannot rely on what people think. At this point, we have reached the position where we have established that they cannot rely on their actions, their words, their thoughts. What else remains? The only thing remains is for them to ask themselves what they are going to judge others for, and assume that others are going to judge them for too. This means that in order to determine what they are going to judge for, they themselves have to have the idea of morality which recognizes that thing as judge-worthy. This means that America's act of hiding their own actions represents the evidence that their actions are against their own idea of morality, which they themselves recognize as to be truly good. In the same way as America hid their own actions, so did Cain hid the body of Abel after killing him. By hiding the body of Abel, Cain have admitted that what he have done is not only against other people's idea of morality, but his own. The nature of America is same as the one of Cain. The previous view is not the only troubling view that Sitch and Adam have. They also have another one. They think that democracy is good. If we want to have democracy, we need to answer the question: how are people going to determine what to vote for? By relying on truth. And by making politics reliant on truth, we create incentive for politicians to fight against the truth. By making politics dependent on the truth, we kill the truth. That is not the only thing that we have done by relying on democracy. By making politics dependent on truth, we turn it into most important thing. We turn it basically into God. What does it mean to kill the truth if the truth is God? It means to kill the God. Why would people do such a thing? Because they do not want to get reminded of what they're not. They are not perfect. What better to remind them of that other than flawless perfection of God? So they decided to kill the God. First, they killed the God of religion, and after they killed the god religion, they decided to create a new god out of truth and kill them all over again so that they could taste that sweet, sweet taste of killing God once more.